Hello everyone, this is Joe Cool10. Welcome back to Let's Play LEGO Lord of the Rings. Last episode we finished off Bree Rome, and so now we're going to head to the village of Bree to get the last two remaining mithril items, which will, once we have all the mithril items crafted, we will unlock a character. So yeah, so we are at the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, so that is pretty awesome. There's a few things I want to show off here, though. Just a few extra things here. So we're going to get our first item here. This is another mithril sword item. Not very useful, but whatever. Can't expect, these items that we're getting last to be useful, because there's some of these that you don't get until the end of the game anyway, so. So there we go. This is a mithril ice sword? Yeah. So I think that freezes enemies when you attack them. Just like the mithril ice bow. And the last item is the mithril skeleton bow, which I think instantly kills enemies like the mithril skeleton sword, but don't quote me on that, like I said. So, and that is all of the mithril bricks. Our bag is completely empty. We have all 250 mithril bricks turned in, so let's get this last mithril item crafted, and we will get our... yeah, I was trying to pull up the character selection screen to show off that we're missing those two characters, but I was unable to, so we'll get our second to last character now. After this item is crafted. And that is all of the treasure items in the game. I'll show that off later too. So there we go. That is all of the mithril items as well. And so for crafting all the mithril items, we get the blacksmith, the guy who's been crafting all of our items for us throughout the game. We now have access to him. So now, if we pull up our character screen, you'll see that there's the blacksmith, and we have one character that's still locked. So at this point, we've gotten everything there is in the game, but we're still not 100%. So you might be wondering what is left to do. Well, actually, there's nothing left to do. For whatever reason, this game does not give you the 100% right away. So what you need to do here is go ahead and load any level. It doesn't matter which level you load up, but we're just gonna click on the black, just do the black rider here real quick, and you don't need to do anything here. All you need to do is load up the level and then just quit out right away. For whatever reason, the 100% does not trigger until you do this. I don't know why this game is like this. This is like the only LEGO video game that does this. So just go ahead and quit out. Just exit. Don't worry about saving or anything. This will just reset the thing, and then you'll have the 100%. So we should be able to pause the game here, and there we are, 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. And for collecting 100%, we get the final character, Lurt's Newborn. So I'm going to show off the two final characters here. The blacksmith is just like Gimli. He's a dwarf character, and he can smash the cracked items like Gimli does. So he's basically just like Gimli. And then Lurt's Newborn is exactly like Lurt's regular, except it's when he's first formed. He has his bow, and he has a sword and shield that he gets. Lurt's regular also has the same items, so he just counts as an Urukai or character, so he does get the super strength and all that. So not really worth getting the 100%, but there is one more event that triggers when you get it. So now we're gonna go through and see all the characters real quick. Most of these you've already seen from story mode. These first ones I'm just showing off some of these characters here. Showing off all of the characters here. So we'll get into the characters. There's Mouth of Sauron, there's Sauron, Elrond. Basically just going through all of the characters here just real quickly. I'm not gonna like show all of the characters off at this point. If you guys want me to show off some of the characters, here's Lurtz Regular though. He's exactly like Lurtz Newborn. It just, he looks a little bit different. He's got like clothing on, whereas Lurtz Newborn doesn't have as much clothing on. But yeah, so basically these are all of the characters. Just if you want me to actually show them off, I will. But yeah, and our pal the Berserker who helped us out quite a bit here in free roam. He's definitely the most useful character in this game. I'll be showing off a little extra thing here in a minute with Denethor. We never saw Denethor in story mode or anything, but Denethor is kind of an interesting character, so I'm just gonna change to Aragorn and Arwen, just because we never really got to see much of Arwen in the game, and so I just wanted to show her off because, I mean, it's Arwen. Come on, Arwen's pretty awesome, especially in Fellowship. But Two Towers, she does have some pretty hot parts too. So just showing off some of the other characters. So before we do anything else, let's show off this little extra thing here. So with Denethor here, we can do his suicide jump. This is kind of a random little Easter egg. So yeah, so I had Fall Rescue turned on there, so let's turn that off so you can see the thing proper, because you can jump off here just like he does in the movie to kill himself, and it does kill you. So that's a kind of a cool random Easter egg thing. But otherwise, there really isn't too much other extra stuff to do. So as per tradition, every time I finish off this game, I pull out the Mithril music horn and I celebrate that I've gotten the 100%. So yeah, so there's that. That's my thing. Now before we finish it off, there is still a few things I do want to show off. There is an event that does trigger here in the Shire, but we're gonna check that out in the next episode. Once you get 100%, there will be an event that triggers, but we're not gonna do that just yet. I thought that this was going to be the end of the episode right here, but there is something I forgot to show, so I'm going to tack it on real quick. So basically, I'm just kind of wrapping things up right now. But there's one more thing I want to show off before we end off this episode. And next episode, we're going to travel to the Shire and check out the event that triggers once you get 100% there. So yeah, so that's 100%, and we got all of the treasure items now. As you can see, we got all the characters, we got everything. So So yeah, we'll check out that last item here in a minute, in just a few seconds here. So once you, so I showed this area off way earlier in the game, but now I want to show it off now. The Hall of Mini Kits. So here is where all of our mini kits that we've locked throughout the game are, and so I'm just gonna quick show off all these. I was trying to see if there was a way you could like take these apart and kind of rebuild them, but there actually isn't a way to do that, I don't think. There's a way to do that in some of the other Lego video games, but for whatever reason you can't do it. So I'm just gonna quick go through and show off all of the mini kit models real quick. Just to show them off here. And that's going to be the end of this episode. And next episode, in the final episode, I'll be showing off the event that triggers in the Shire. There will be, the guide studs will spawn, and they will lead you all the way back to the Shire. So if you want to travel, if you want to walk back there the long way, you can. But I'm just going to fast travel there. This event will trigger the credits. So that's gonna be where we'll end off this Let's Play. So if there's anything else that you guys want to see, I'll probably be uploading the final episode first. But if there's anything else you want to show or want me to show, I can always do it in a bonus episode. But for now, this is almost the end of this Let's Play. I'm gonna wrap things up next episode for this Let's Play. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it this far, and next episode we'll be finishing off this Let's Play for good. At least unless there's some bonus episodes which I want to do. So send me an email if there's anything else you want to see from this game. But yeah, I've enjoyed it, and we will catch you next time. I'll finish showing off these mini kits, and then that'll be the end of the episode. So until next time, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.